channel today. I hope you're all doing well. I have a video that's a little late coming. I have been a little bit MIA on YouTube and this is well overdue. I have this bag sitting, oh it's a bag. I have this bag reveal sitting over there for about 2 or 3 weeks, not even opened, because I have just been, like everyone else in the world at the minute, so crazy busy. So I said I'd do it today while I have time and the sunshine is out and it's just going to be a really good day. Wake up positives, and that's the way forward. So I have a bag reveal, as I said, and I have some of my beauty favourites that I've been loving the past couple of months that I'm going to share with you today. So let's crack on with the bag first of all. So the bag I bought, no surprise to anyone, is this bad boy, or this beautiful little bag. I've become really friendly with the girl down in Tory Burch, which is in the outlet not far from me, and she is such a good salesperson. She texts me when anything new comes in. She sends me pictures of the whole store, which to be honest is probably very dangerous. She sent me pictures yesterday of new stuff that came in that I don't need, but I will still go down the weekend to have a look and see. So I was waiting for this to come in. She sent me pictures of it when I came in, and when I went down they were actually sold out of a lot of the colours, so I was really lucky. So it still has some of the packaging on, that just shows you that it's been sitting there that long. And this is the bag. Let me just take all this. So I've taken all the packaging off. No one needs to listen to that, it's noisy enough. And this is the bag. Oh my goodness, why have I been leaving it sitting there for 3 weeks? It's just this beautiful shade of a deep navy. It's actually quite true to colour, and this is called the Savannah convertible shoulder bag. I think the range of, oh god, there's another one with a very similar name. I think it's the Fleming, looks very, very similar to this, but this is the Savannah. It came in this, which is the larger. I'll put a link below if I can find it. I'm sure it's still on the normal Tory Burch website. There's this size, it's a smaller size, and there was a wallet on chain as well, which was completely sold out, only in the pale blue, which is not really my colour. So she said she might get some more in. And the chain is that Chanel kind of a look, the leather through the gold, but the chain quality is just incredible. I'm really, really surprised at how well it feels. The thickness of it, it doesn't feel anyway, it actually just feels like my Chanel bag. The quality is just amazing. And it has this big pocket to the back, and then inside, let me just take this part off here, and there's, oh sorry, look inside, there's another noise, and some more. And inside it has just one lovely big compartment inside like that, with a little zip pocket there and some card slots over this side. And the leather, I'd say, would be quite soft. It's like a calf skin, lambskin kind of feel to it. Smells amazing. This part I'd say was scratch and scuff quite easily, but to be honest, I never had any issues with Tory Burch. I just find the quality of them is amazing. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I've left that sitting there. That's just scandalous, isn't it? So you can have it over your shoulder like this. Obviously the length of it just sits at my hip, or you could do it crossbody as well, which is probably the way I wear it most, to be honest. And as I say, it came in different colours. There was a black, but I have way too many black bags, and it would be much more beneficial to me to get a different colour. As I said before, I'm trying to downsize, but this is probably the perfect size. It's not too big and it's not too small, and I'm doing really well with my downsizing. I am using smaller bags than I normally would. I'm keeping to my goal of downsizing to a smaller bag, but this is still big in comparison to my YSL or some of my smaller ones, but I fit loads in it. And as I say, lovely big pocket at the back, and not too heavy even on its own. The chain, the quality of the chain is what's making the bag feel slightly heavy, but it's not too heavy. It'd probably be about the same weight as my Chanel. And size wise, I'd say about the same across here as the classic flap, but just slightly larger this way and definitely wider this way. I feel inside just feels a lot more roomier. And as I say, this was called the Savannah convertible shoulder toe. Originally this is €485, and I think that's what I saw on their main website. I think it was around the 500 mark, but in the outlet there was a great deal on. As you always know with Tory Burch, when you go to the outlet they do 40% off, 30% off, it depends on what time you go down, and I actually only paid €191 for that. Yep, €191, so less than half price of what it would have been. So an absolute bargain. I will be using that tomorrow. It's time to switch over a bag. I try to switch over my bags once a week, if not twice a week. So this is going to be my new bag. On to beauty things that I've been loving at the minute. The first one I want to talk about is actually a body moisturiser. A friend of mine gifted me this last year, and because I have so many lotions and potions and stuff in this cupboard, I try to get through them, and I moisturise every night after the shower. Sometimes I moisturise in the mornings, and I hate anything that's quite sticky and leaves residue. I'm very fussy with my body moisturiser. So when I tried this, oh my god, this is one that I will be buying as soon as it's all gone. And I have it, as I say, I've opened it about 2 months ago, and it's to about there. I can see the shadow through the window, through the light. And this is the Lancome Nutrix Royal Body. Is that right? Yeah. It is just incredible. I actually pop it all over my neck, my chest area, my arms, everywhere. It's just, sometimes my neck can be quite sensitive. I have to be careful, maybe only to use face moisturisers, but this is just incredible all over. It leaves a gorgeous scent, and it leaves a slight sheen to the body without being in any way greasy. It just, when you wake up the next morning, your skin is like satin. So it definitely pays to pay for something that's not high street or mid-range. I suppose it is quite expensive. I haven't actually looked. I think possibly it's around €30, but well worth the money. You would have that, I'd say, for 6 months to a year, depending on how often you use it. But I cannot recommend that enough as a body moisturiser. I link it below. Now, another item that I bought, I purchased last year when I was in Spain. I haven't been able to go this year. I've been at the very start of the year, and obviously with everything that's happening, I can't go, but sure, look, hopefully next year. And it's in one of my favourite shops that's not actually here in Ireland, it's Sephora. Now, I have very, very blue undertones under my eyes. They're very dark. You'd often hear me going on about them in videos. My Estee Lauder concealer is the one I swear by, the double wear, to try and hide scary close-up people. I've not necessarily bags, but very, very dark blue undertones. One of those hereditary things under my eyes, and I'm always trying to conceal them and cover up the blueness before I put on foundation or powder or anything like that. And I found this little gem. This is the Sephora Bright Future Touch Illuminating Smoothing and Brightening Concealer. That's a mouthful, isn't it? And I've used 07, and it's what I would kind of think of like a peachy tone to it. It's like the Touche Clay. You have the little pump on the end of it and the little brush, and I literally have been using it underneath. And with that peachy tone, I feel it's counteracting and hiding as much of the blue. I have it on today, as much of the blue as it possibly can. I see a huge difference when I put it on one eye and obviously not on the other, that it's taken down them blue tones. But apparently if you have blue undertones, the peachy kind of colours are great for that. And definitely this is a really, really good one. The only mistake I made was only buying one, so God knows when I'll get another one. But that's the Sephora Bright Future Smoothing and Brightening Concealer. I presume you could use it anywhere, but it's great for the eye. One more I want to talk about, this little beauty. This is the Garnier Summer Body, which I am just loving at the minute. I haven't been tanning as much because I have nowhere to go like the rest of the world, but I have pasty, paley white, freckly, blotchy skin, and if I don't have something small that gives me a little bit of a glow without being too brown, and now that we're coming into autumn, I just look awful. I just look very pale. So this is what I've been using for the past, this is my second bottle, all through lockdown, all through everything. I have been loving this just to give me that kind of a glow, and it's the Garnier Body Summer Body, and this is the deep sun-kissed look. It does come in different shades, but this one is dark enough to give you just that slight glow. I pop it on every morning before I leave, or else if I don't moisturize with this that I love, I'll pop this on before I go to bed. There's no smell. It doesn't leave any kind of smell of any sort of self-tan. It has a lovely scent to it. Again, it's not sticky. I've often tried the L'Oreal one. The L'Oreal is lovely too, but at the minute I'm loving this now. I do my nails probably every day, every second day. I like to change up my colour. I've got like an orangey tone on today, and I'm like everyone else. I haven't got time to be sitting around waiting for my nails to be done. So I found this little beauty. I don't know if I've talked about this before on another video, but it was probably ages ago. This is Essence Express Dry Drops. This is such a good little tool to have with your nails. If you're like me and you buy loads of nail varnish. I know another lady on YouTube, Andrea, she's the same. She likes to do her nails instead of going to the nail technicians to get them done, because I like to change the colours all the time, which is a bit mad, but sure, look. And this is the Essence Express Dry Drops. As soon as you paint your nails, I do both hands, and then this has a little pop, a little applicator with the little drops on it, and as soon as you do your nails, when you finish both hands, you drop one drop onto each nail, and by the time you come back around, they are 99% dry. You've no waiting around, it doesn't smudge, it actually saves your nails. I've only one coat on today, which I done last night, and popped that on over it, and it actually, I find you get longer as well with any kind of chip, and I use my hands and work a lot, and I would get longer out of it if I used that than if I didn't. But to be honest, most days when I'm doing my nails, I always have 2 or 3 of them in my little nail drawer, and I think you get it probably in most chemists and pharmacies, or Penny's, Primark, they do it, and I think it's $2.50 or $3.50 for one, but you get ages. Last but not least is a little number 7 product. How could I do a video without talking about number 7? I have 2 or 3 of these. Let me see, I have one here. This is the number 7 Skin Illuminator. These are probably, well, this is probably the best little product that number 7 do. It is basically a highlighter in a moisturizer. If you've ever seen, I don't know if I spoke about this one before as well, but I've been loving it lately. This one is nearly all gone, so that's why I stocked up on another one, because I can't be without it. It's the Natural Look and Radiance for Beautiful Glow number 7 Skin Illuminator. I think it only comes in the one shade, but I'll show you. It's literally a highlighter, but let me see, that's it there. If you can see it, it just gives a beautiful glow to your skin. Now I put it on sometimes under my foundation if my skin is looking very tired and dull, which it has been lately. I find it gives your skin such a lovely lift under your makeup, and because I'm wearing a mask in work, I'm not wearing foundation every day. I have no foundation on today. I'm just wearing a powder and that Sephora and a bit of my Estee Lauder concealer, so I'm not wearing a full face of thick heavy foundation. I'm popping this on just under my powder and under my blush, but you can also put it on over foundation. So if you wanted to have a glow, it gives a lovely sheen on your nose, the cupid's bow on your lip, and even on your cheeks you can highlight it. It's a great little product. Price wise, I'm not sure, maybe about €15, but well worth the money. That's the number 7 Skin Illuminator. Another one I have to have in my little collection of beauty bits. So I think that's everything today. Thanks so much for watching. A bit of a random video, a bag and some beauty favourites, but these are genuinely the things that I have sitting on my dressing table every morning and cannot live without. Have to have them. And these are the kind of videos I love watching. I love to see what people are using on a daily basis, and I get great inspo. So I hope them things might have helped you too, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. If you like these kind of videos, hit that like button, and I'd love if you would subscribe, and I will see you again soon. Have a great week. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.